G'day everyone, I'm Goacher, and this is, well, it's an attempted tutorial video to show you how to build in water that is just slightly too deep to otherwise build because that keeps happening. This is unscripted, and things may go wrong. So, you can't place a log right next to another log, one of the issues. But you can place a log flat next to another log, and this is the key. You need something solid to stand on. But it's not going to flip you off. You just try to stand on a fish trap. Well, when you do the animation, you actually shift a little bit. So you need the log, and you might need a cross log like this, just to make sure you're fully covered. It's not actually going to work here because the angle is just too steep. But if I try to put one in there, I actually have to cut the log. But as you continue to build out, here we go. Whatever, the point is I've got a line of blocks. Hello squirrels. Here's one I built earlier. Now, I built this all the way out from shore in a single line. Well, actually I built it from here about. You've got to be standing on the log. It's finicky. It won't always work. But the key is, if you've got this existing structure, you can build out from it. Because I'm standing on a log, it works. If I was not standing on a log, well, that happens. Or if it was just slightly too... The other option, I can stand on here, and again, notice how it was too deep. If I try to do this, log gets flung, we get a bug log. Stand on this ramp. By the way, be careful of too steep ramps. They are slippery. If you crouch, you'll stay on them. If you're building a zip line on something like this, you might want to turn it into stairs, because you're not going to slide on stairs, which you will on ramps, because ramps are also roofs. But yeah, so we'll fix that. So again, just a quick demonstration. Standing on the log, and no problems. And this is just like that. Sometimes you need a cross log. Be a little finicky, but as you can see, all along here, the water is actually slightly too deep. Can't stand, can't bounce anything, but I've been able to build all of this just by using a little wood scaffolding, and I'm now stuck under the house. And of course, afterwards you can recycle most of this. There's other options too now. We've got rocks. And I haven't tested this, but it should work just as well. You can now build rock scaffolding. Problem is, you can only carry 3 rocks. It takes 4 rocks to build a thing. So, you can carry 2 logs. But it works. But yeah, you've got to be careful when you've got these southern dips, because... Let's see what happens here. Yeah, it's not going to happen. You need a reasonably flat surface. But the most important thing is that when you do the animation, as the animation completes, and you can see this lifts up, I've got a little bit more height. I'm determined to get this. It's not going to work. That's the other thing, as you build out, you can just pull back the ones from shore, as long as you can get up onto the logs. But that's pretty difficult if you can't carry the logs. Alright, I need... The only problem is, of course, placing the flat rights. You need something to build out. So if I've got this, then I can build something. This is just a bridge building, house builds. This house is actually too close to the shore, too shallow. As I said, the taller cannibals, the taller mutants, they can actually stand quite happily in water that we are forced to swim in, because they're significantly taller than us. Right, I need another... So they'll be running around under there causing all sorts of things, the white ones, the slinkies, and they won't be drowning. And of course babies don't drown no matter how big the water is. I'll try to lift this one up. Yeah, this one should work. There we go. Scaffolding. This message was made for changeover. But I hope it helps you all. It's still finicky, but it works.